Hi Libra, this is Tracy from Northeast Tarot, and welcome to your June 2019 monthly tarot forecast. This is for Libra Sun, Libra Moon, and Libra Rising signs. So Libra, for this reading, I am using the Mystical Manga Tarot. I also will be pulling you a career-focused oracle, a love and relationship oracle, and then a health and well-being oracle card as well. So lots of additional guidance. Libra, what does Libra need to know? 10 of Cups. Okay, interesting. 7 of Wands with the 10 of Cups. So some of you could be defending a family member or a relationship. So very, very interesting. The 7 of Wands can be that defensive energy. It's a very passionate, courageous energy. Like this is someone who stands their ground. You know, this is that fighter spirit. So, you know, that's an interesting combination. We'll see if it comes back out. Some of you are maybe defending a relationship, defending a loved one, a family member. But we'll see if those cards come back out. I just want to give these cards a really good shuffle, Libra. For other Librans, there could be something in your life that you're very, very passionate about. And when it comes to achieving that goal, you're not about to quit anytime soon. And that 10 of Cups certainly can be that outcome for you, as long as you don't back down or give up. So for some of you Librans, that's what you're moving towards, okay? Okay, so let's see. All right, Libra, so the overall energy for you guys for the month of June is the 2 of Wands. Very nice, Libra, very nice. You can see here how he's holding the world. So the 2 of Wands for me speaks about many different things, but one thing it certainly represents is possibilities. And so for some of you, you are very focused on the future. You're planning, maybe coming up with lots of ideas for the future, and literally the possibilities are endless that are in front of you. So let's see here. Yeah. Let's take a look at what's underneath. Okay, so that's interesting. So we have this 2 of Wands, we have the 7 of Cups, okay, and then we have, okay, that's interesting, 6 of Pentacles. I could just keep going. We have the Lover's card. I have the Moon underneath the Lover's card. So very, very interesting. For some of you, you have lots of options in front of you, and that's why we see you so focused on the future, and we also see that world of possibilities. We see you looking at those choices, those options. So maybe some of you Librans here in June, you're maybe narrowing it down, maybe being realistic as far as, you know, what's going to work or what it is that you want to do here in the future. This is you very focused on the future. Now, 6 of Pentacles can be, for some of you, this could be something coming in that's going to help you. So some sort of support, some sort of assistance that's coming in. Something could be coming in and even adding to these choices or these options in front of you. Now, those of you that this is on the love front, with the Lover's card, those of you that are single, to be honest, you might be looking at, you know, multiple choices in love here in June. But there really could be a strong attraction. So those of you that are maybe dating multiple people, or you just have like multiple options to pick from, there could be someone in particular that there's a strong attraction here. So maybe you're pursuing a relationship with this particular person, but we see you looking at those choices. Now, energy that you're starting the month of June with, for some of you, you know, if you're watching this at the end of May, this is energy that's with you at the end of May. We do have Death crossed by the Knight of Cups. And so death is great change. It can be something changing forever. It will never be the same. And it also can speak about you letting go, something ending, something leaving your life, you creating that space for something new to come in. Now, I feel like this Knight of Cups is an opportunity. For some of you, it is in love. And so this is an opportunity that's coming to you here. Now, if it's not happening when you're watching this, which could be at the end of May, early June, if it's not happening right at the start of the month, it is going to happen. I feel like there is, for some of you Librans, there is an offer of love that's coming in here. So maybe some of you, a relationship is ending. A relationship could be ending, but then we also have, for some Librans, new love that's coming in, or we certainly see you looking at those choices here. And there could be, again, someone that there's like maybe a really strong attraction towards here. So yeah, it could be a water sign energy. It could be a Scorpio, Cancer, or Pisces for those of you that there's a strong attraction. It certainly could be with a water sign person. Death can represent the sign of Scorpio. Other Librans, there's going to be an offer that is exciting for you. So if it's not on the love front with death, I mean, you could be ending a job. This could be an offer for a new job. You know, it's something that's going to make your heart race, and it's something that's just, it's going to make you happy. It's very, very exciting for you. So death, something leaving your life, very powerful energy, but there's always something else that's going to come in and replace it. So just be aware of that. Prior, this is interesting, prior, we have the Ten of Swords. This is at your foundation, so this is behind you. For some of you, there is a cycle that's completing. You have, let me see here, you have two tens in this spread, and then we also have a 1, and we have some other cards that I'll go over in a minute here, but for some of you, the worst is behind you. You already went through the worst of something. So this is a tough cycle, yeah, that you're leaving behind. You're closing the door on this. Now, maybe something happened, not always with the Ten of Swords, but sometimes it can be, you know, something that kind of leads up to this. So you might be a Libra that maybe something happened that kind of led up to this, but we do see a difficult time that is behind you. We see great change that's coming in. And what's interesting is we have another 10 here. We have the 10 of Cups. So 2 10s. So a cycle definitely completing. Now, those of you that a relationship is not ending, a relationship could be changing forever where it will never be the same with death. Death is transformation, great change. And if it's not endings and new beginnings, it's something changing forever. And so for those of you that a relationship, and this could be romantic, but it also could even be like a family relationship. Maybe you and another person went through like a trying time. And if there was, you know, something that happened, an ending to a relationship, a friendship, something like that, there might be like an apology. There could be some sort of offer that's coming to you here. And again, maybe the relationship is transforming where it will never be the same. So very, very interesting, Libra. Crowning you, we have the King of Coins. So it certainly could be with a Virgo, a Taurus, or a Capricorn. So earth energy, this is who's on your mind. This is who you're thinking about. For those of you that this is a character, could be an earth sign that is offering this cup to you. Let's see here. For those of you that it's really not any sort of relationship matters, there could have been something going on like within your career or something financially where it was affecting the family as a whole. Maybe you and your family went through like a difficult time. Yeah, some of you, maybe a job is ending. Maybe you're starting a new job. You might be in that kind of transitional period for some of you. And that's why we see you with the Two of of Wands, planning for the future and looking at those choices. Here around the second week, we do have the Four of Cups, so that's very interesting. So we might have something being offered to you, Libra, here at this time around the second week. With the Four of Cups, for some of you, it could be something being offered to you. It's a little bit different than you were expecting. It's not a bad thing. This can still be a blessing that's coming in, but maybe some of you have to compromise in some way. And so for those of you that are receiving an offer at this time, I certainly wouldn't turn it down right away. Yeah, but something could be coming in. It might be a little bit different than you were expecting. So just know that. Let's see here. Yeah, and with anything that was making you, with the Four of Cups, if something wasn't making you happy in life, something wasn't fulfilling, again, that could be a job, something that was maybe affecting the family, this could be what's coming to an end. Because the Four of Cups is like not the most emotionally fulfilled, energy. This person is not the most, happiest here. They're not in a bad place. They just want more. And so for some of you, there could be something that you're letting go of. It wasn't making you that happy. And I say that because in the position of your power, I have the World. And so maybe you weren't happy with a job that you had, and maybe some of you are deciding to, leave that field and start, a new job in a new field. Or that's, what you're planning on doing here. That's what you're going through here in June. Others, maybe you want to travel. The World can speak about long distance travel for me. But it represents completion, something coming full circle. And so something in your life is completing, and we see, the World now twice. So very, very nice. Again, a world of possibilities for you, Libra. And so that's why it's so very important that you look at those choices, you take your time, you look at those choices, you look at those options. And if you're being offered something here around the second week, I personally wouldn't turn it down right away. I would sit and contemplate. Now, what's interesting is in the position of how others around you are viewing you, I have the Seven of Swords, which can be someone who's taking a big risk, a big gamble. It's not always a negative energy, so just know that. In this position of how others are viewing you, it certainly can be you being viewed as like the lone wolf, someone who's going at it alone, someone who's maybe even taking a big gamble, taking a risk, paving their own way, creating their own path. And so some of you Librans, that's what you're doing. If you were dealing with like a shady character, a shady situation, that could be what's completing here. You could have seen something, and this could be happening around the third week. You see here how in this deck there's the eyes here. Someone's always watching, so you could have seen something. You could have seen someone's true colors. So very interesting. And then in the hopes and fears, I do have the Queen of Cups. And so there could be a Scorpio, Cancer, or Pisces person who's significant. Maybe they have something to do with this. This also could be the person who's maybe extending this cup to you, this person who's offering you something. I think that some of you just want to be happy, and that's why you're making changes, because you weren't happy in a situation, you were not fulfilled, you are not happy. And so that's, that's this cycle that's completing. That's, yeah, that's for some of you a phase, a chapter, not just a cycle that's completing with the World here. Some of you are starting that next chapter, that next phase of your life. And I think that that's your goal. That's what you want. You just want to be happy. Now, energy that you're leaving the month of June, going into July, we have a 1. So very nice. We have the 10s here in the past, and then you're going into July with the Ace of Pentacles. or Ace of Coins in this deck. So for some of you, this is abundance. This is money coming in. It can be like a lump sum of money. Others, though, this could be a new job. For those of you that maybe you're changing fields, this could be you starting that new job or starting a business. Those of you that are traveling, you could be moving house. Ace of Coins, Ace of Pentacles, solid new beginning. So yeah, as you can see, Libra, it's going to be a really good month for you. Something is changing forever. For some of you, you're letting go of something, you're making room. We have something new coming in. But we will take a look at, let's clarify the Seven of Swords for Libra. All right, so looking at the Seven of Swords for Libra. Interesting. Okay, that's very interesting. So looking at this Seven of Swords, we have the Hanged Man, the Eight of Swords, and then the Chariot. That's interesting. So those of you that are dealing with a water sign energy, it could be a Cancer. Those of you that are dealing with a water sign, you also might have water in your chart, Libra. The Hanged Man. The Hanged Man can be that period of suspense, but it also speaks about enlightenment. And so we see some of you going through like a process. You're definitely on a journey and something is completing in your life. And so maybe there is like a pause, a break, before you basically jump in the driver's seat here with the Chariot and move forward. And so some of you, you could be, again, seeing something. There could be that enlightenment that's coming in for you. You might intuitively know something as well. Yeah, so spend that time alone. Spend that time alone. Definitely, if you feel inspired, especially around this time, to spend that time alone, do that. But if you are spending time alone, don't allow this energy to take over. This Eight of Swords, which can be fear, which can be someone who's fearing the worst and overthinking things. Make sure that you're really listening to your intuition here. I'm just seeing what else I'm getting with this. Sometimes the Hanged Man is someone who needs to kind of take a step back and disconnect. Emotionally, mentally, just someone who needs to disconnect. So some of you here, maybe around the second, third week, this is what's needed. Because the Chariot for me is someone who's empowered. This is an empowered energy, but there could be fear here. There could be something you're not seeing clearly. And so that's why I feel like it's important that maybe some of you spend that time alone. Because you do have power in this situation, especially if you're a Libra where you're feeling a little stuck. So yeah, let's see here. I'm just seeing if there's anything else I want to look at. The Seven of Swords, sometimes for me it's a suspicious energy. And so some of you could have been fearing the worst about someone. Maybe you're suspecting someone of something here. But the Chariot, the Chariot is a card of victory, success. And we see this Ace of Coins coming in. And so, yeah, don't overthink things. Don't overthink things, Libra. Let's pull you some additional guidance cards. I'm first focusing on career. This is the Life Purpose Oracle deck by Doreen Virtue. focusing on career for Libra. All right, so now focusing on love life. But as always, Libra, over on Vimeo, I do have the Love Tarot forecast for the month of June posted over there. That link is below if you are interested. All right, and then focusing on health and well-being for Libra for the month of June. Okay, so focusing on career, we have heart's desires. The angels are supporting, guiding, and protecting you as your dreams become a reality. So very nice. Some of you, this is what you're manifesting. Yeah, this is that new path that you're moving down. Something that's going to make your heart happy. So yes, for some of you, I feel like this is on the career front. So you could be changing jobs, maybe changing fields even, but you're being supported, you're being guided. For those of you that you're changing jobs or changing career fields, again, you have choices in front of you, you have options. So just know that, Libra. Focusing on love life, we have healing family issues. Your love life benefits as you forgive your parents, excuse me. So yes, some of you, you could be forgiving your parents. For me, these cards, I don't take them so literally. This is healing energy that's coming in for you and your partner. If a relationship is changing, if a relationship is transforming, again, you could have went through like a difficult time. This is healing energy that's coming in for you and your family, you and your partner. If a relationship did end, this is you healing here in the month of June. And then focusing on health and well-being, we have give us your fears, dear God and Archangel Raphael. I am willing to release any fears to you. Please allow me to completely let go so that you can fully guide me in this situation. I can't speak. I apologize, Libra. But give us your fears. I think that resonates very much because here we had this Eight of Swords, this mental energy. So again, stay out of your head, maybe even needing to ground yourself, take that step back, try to see the bigger picture, try to stay positive, turn over any fears or worries that you have, give them to God. For some of you, try not to worry so much. You are very much being guided. For some of you, we see you healing here in June. We also see you manifesting your heart's desires, something that's going to make you very happy. So this is very nice. It's a beautiful reading, Libra. So I hope that you found it helpful. If you are not subscribed to my channel, please do subscribe. If you are interested in having a private reading with me, please check out northeasttarot.com. Have a great month.